Taylor Swift and boyfriend Travis Kelce hold hands leaving Arrowhead Stadium after the Chiefs win over the Houston Texans on Saturday. December 21st, Taylor Swift and her family members went to Arrowhead Stadium to cheer on Travis Kelce. But after the game ended, Taylor Swift and boyfriend Travis Kelce left Arrowhead Stadium in a vibrant atmosphere after the Chiefs' epic win over the Houston Texans. Taylor Swift and boyfriend Travis Kelce held hands and walked through the hallway towards the exit of Arrowhead Stadium. Taylor Swift had a fun day at boyfriend Travis Kelce's game. People saw the pop star and her parents, Andrea and Scott Swift, cheering on Travis Kelce from the stands. Taylor Swift just winterified her game day wardrobe at the Chiefs vs. Texans game, cheering on her boyfriend Travis Kelce in fuzzy fashion on Saturday. The pop star arrived at Arrowhead Stadium in a comfy winter outfit that proved you don't have to sacrifice style for warmth. For the last home game of the regular NFL season, Swift bundled up in a Chiefs red suede coat with furry trim at the collar, down the front, and around the cuffs. She accessorized with black knee-high boots, festive plaid tights, and a red leather handbag. Shielding her loose blonde waves from the elements, Swift topped off her look with a fuzzy black bucket hat, a tried-and-true cold-weather staple that's equal parts cozy and chic. As for glam, she complemented her coral red lips with a flick of her signature black winged eyeliner and flushed cheeks. Days before today's football game, Kelce surprised Swift with an Iris-themed party in honor of both her 35th birthday and wrapping her record-breaking tour. On that occasion, the Bad Blood singer wore a black Balmain mini dress that highlighted all of her eras in one look. While it might have seemed like an obvious callback to her Reputation era, the dress also nodded to her 1989 album with its swingy skirt and knit material, and as one fan pointed out, Swift wore a similar LBD while on her 2009 Fearless tour. Her $36,000 diamond earrings from De Beers, on the other hand, were definitely a wink to her more recent Midnight's record. On December 12th, Taylor took some time to visit a local children's hospital in Kansas City, where she chatted with several of the young patients. "I like Travis now," one little girl told the Grammy winner. Taylor replied, "Yes, me too." That's an absolute yes on that one. While she was there, the same little one named Tim Lay told Taylor that she had her hopes set on a Dyson Airwrap for Christmas. The following morning, a video showed the girl waking up to a surprise from the Lavender Haze artist. Yesterday, Taylor asked this sweet girl at the hospital what she wanted for Christmas, and she said a Dyson Airwrap. Today, this showed up in her room with a note that said, "In case Santa doesn't come through, love Taylor Swift," read the words at the bottom of the video shared via X. The little patient was visibly surprised when she opened the box and excitedly said, "It's a Dyson Air." The Who's Afraid of Little Old Me singer celebrated her birthday the following night on December 13th, with reports that she and Travis, 35, enjoyed a night with just the two of them. He got her a ton of gifts, an insider revealed to Page 6 in an article published on December 14th, and the source said that he had been shopping for Christmas and birthday gifts for Taylor for quite a while. He is not the type to leave these things to the last minute, so he's been picking up items here and there for the past several months whenever he has a chance, the source told the outlet. Travis makes sure to always listen, even when Taylor doesn't realize he is. However, the New Heights podcast host kept his plans for their celebration under wraps. Travis has only let a few of those closest to him know what he has in store for Taylor because he doesn't want to ruin any surprises, a separate insider told the publication. Fans had hoped that the Lavender Haze artist might make an appearance at her first away game of the season, when the Chiefs played the Cleveland Browns at Huntington Bank Field on December 15th. While she opted out, Taylor's lead guitarist Paul Sidoti was in attendance at the game, and he was given a special role. Taylor Swift's lead guitarist Paul Sidoti will lead the hashtag Browns out of the tunnel prior to kickoff today versus Kansas City. Brad Stainbrook, a Browns reporter, wrote via X, "Sidoti is a Cleveland native and has performed here before. Don't look now, but the Kansas City Chiefs are getting even stronger just when it appeared they would take a pause in their run toward an unprecedented third consecutive Super Bowl. Because of an injury to Patrick Mahomes, receiver Marquise Hollywood Brown made his long-awaited debut Saturday against the Houston Texans at Arrowhead Stadium. Brown, a speedy receiver who was the team's key free agent signing last offseason, suffered a shoulder injury that required surgery on the first play of the preseason in August. He made an immediate impact in his return, catching a 12-yard pass on the first ball thrown to him against the Texans. Mahomes, who suffered an ankle injury late in last week's victory over the Cleveland Browns, not only played but a couple of plays after Brown's catch, actually scrambled up the middle and ran for a 15-yard touchdown as the Chiefs took an early 7-0 lead. Kareem Hunt's 3-yard touchdown run pushed Kansas City's lead to 14-10, and the Chiefs tacked on a field goal for a 17-10 halftime lead. The Chiefs are 7-0 at home, with a slew of one-score escapes, including last-play wins over the Baltimore Ravens, Cincinnati Bengals, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Denver Broncos, and Las Vegas Raiders. This game was expected to be a low-scoring rock fight between the NFL's number 4 Houston and number 5 Kansas City. At 13-1, the Chiefs are attempting to protect home field advantage throughout the AFC playoffs. The Week 16 battle between the Houston Texans and Kansas City Chiefs isn't just another regular season game. There's plenty on the line. While both teams have locked in playoff spots, playoff seeding remains up for grabs. Kansas City leads the AFC with a 13-1 record, but the Buffalo Bills are breathing down their necks, and the Chiefs' path to securing the top spot won't be easy. Meanwhile, the Texans, fresh off clinching the AFC South, are looking to strengthen their playoff positioning and could make a statement with a crucial win. The stakes couldn't be higher as both teams gear up for a showdown that could shape their postseason fate. Both the Houston Texans and Kansas City Chiefs have punched their playoff tickets, but don't be mistaken. Their Week 16 clash has plenty at stake. Kansas City holds the top spot in the AFC with a dominant 13-1 record, but the Buffalo Bills are closing in at 11-3. Buffalo's upcoming schedule includes the Patriots twice and the Jets once, and they're expected to win all three, potentially finishing with a 14-3 record. Meanwhile, Patrick Mahomes and coach Andy Reid must tackle a challenging road ahead with games against Houston, Pittsburgh, and Denver, all of whom are playoff-bound and carry winning records. The Texans, fresh off clinching the AFC South title, are tied in wins with the Ravens, Broncos, and Chargers. While catching the Chiefs or Bills seems unlikely, a win here would bring them even with the Steelers, who face a critical showdown with Baltimore. With playoff seeding on the line, this game could prove pivotal in shaping the postseason picture. The Houston Texans are in for a tough test as they face the defending Super Bowl champions and current AFC leaders, the Kansas City Chiefs. Despite sitting in a division where every other team is currently under .500, the Texans have struggled offensively, ranking in the lower half of the league with just 3,124 yards through the air and 11.4 yards picked up on the ground. Kansas City's defense, however, is a formidable challenge. The Chiefs allow an average of 215 passing yards per game, which is almost identical to what Houston usually records, but their run defense is much more stifling, conceding just 91.9 yards per game. On the flip side, the Chiefs' offense is nearly as balanced as the Texans, averaging 336.6 total yards per game, with 224 passing yards and 105 rushing yards.